Hello everyone, just another stream, week one, around maybe an hour. We see how it goes. Let's see if you can hear me. Hopefully, yes. Yeah, it's good. I got a bit sick, so be patient with me. um, okay. So welcome everyone. For people who don't know, I'm really learning functional skills level 2. Feel free to participate, pose the question, keep watching for the answer. So here on the shapes and where we are here. Okay. All right. So question one. Before this though, going all the way to the top. Then we'll go question one. A rectangle is 14 meters long, and we'll find the area. The area is the inside of a shape. So the rectangle, imagine this is a rectangle. The area is the inside, okay? So let's say that we had something like this. And then it was like 4 and 2. Then you say 4 times 2 is what? 8. Then you have to add the meters, the centimeters, whatever it is. And how do we know this? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if it's fast enough, this one doesn't look nice. Interesting. Alright. So we have 14. Times 9. 9. 9 times 4 is 36. 1 times 9 plus 3 is what? 12. centimeter squared. Remember, area is square when this parameter is without this. So let's go ahead and type that 126 centimeter square. Okay. Question 2. So for the triangle is base times the height divided by the 2. This is the formula that you always have to remember. So a base of 20 and height times the height is what? I think it's 1 times then I go 2 okay, I just have to do it. But the thing is 120. Or maybe not, you know. 0 to 2. I think I said this, but anyways, then is 2. So we got the first part 220, then becomes like this, divide with a 2. So what is half? 10, 10, right? 110. And what was the meter square? So so yeah, literally this, what I said. Oh, hello there, and welcome to the stream. Question 3. A circle has a diameter of 14. Find the circumference using pi 314. Okay. If I'm correct, is pi r2, and then we go 314. The radio is what? I think it's the half of the 14, so it's like, I think it's like this. And when it's like this, 7 times 7 is 49. So that becomes times, oh, 49, yeah. 36, 190, 12. Oops. Nowadays. And then 9 times 3 is what? 27 plus 1, 28. And for 4 is 14. Or no, wait. 16. And this one 4, 4, 5. Okay, never mind me for a second. 3 times 4 is 12. 6, 8, 13, 3, 5, 1. There's 2 decimals. So might be in this in the centimeter square. I might be wrong on this one. Yeah, I'm not looking it. 1 second. Be back in 2 minutes. All right, unpack. 2 minutes. Mm, mm, Sorry about that. All right, so apparently we're not right on this one. Mm, no, the diameter of the circle is the around the circumference, but it doesn't give us like. I'll find the circumference. Diameter is 14. This one is 14, right? Or why did I? But what is the r square? Maybe it was this time is the 14. Okay, let's check. 314 times the 14. So 4 16. 16. You know what? 16. Like this one. Times 4 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. 3 and 12. Then it's 4 1 3. Then we go 6 9 3 4 2 decimal point. So let's see, 43.96. Yes. Ah, mm. Okay, so yeah, like I said, this is where it happens. The circumference is the around, and it was asking the around of the circle. So this is how we're gonna do, because I don't want all the time copy and paste here. I will just be marking the question I will be doing there, okay? Uh, and then, yeah, because it was the diameter, we need to set the meter, but without the square. All right, moving on. Question 4. Just something to check. Did I write question 3? Yes, I did. Okay, question 4. Find the volume. think this one we need to just time a times 5 is what? Is 40. 40 times, okay, I don't even need to do that, here, times 3 is what? 100 to NT, and then is meter and third. All right, moving on. So we did a 4, now we go to 5. A square has an area of 16.4 centimeter. Question 5. Find the length of one side. Okay, this is a nice question. So a square is like this. Somehow, I still don't make right. And all this is 64. Find the length of one side. So one side is the same, you know. So this times 4 will give us this, okay? So 4 times something. Okay. I don't quite write. So this is kind of algebra, and I did some algebra on my own. So 4 sides are the same times something. We can put a letter which is right, but for understanding, I think it's easier. Then it's 64 centimeter squared, okay? So now, if I divide this number with this, it will give me, it will give me this. 64, I better not write it there. Here, 64 divide 4. So 1 times 6, 1 times 4 is 4, and is 2. Bring down the 4th, and then 6 times 4 is 24, so 0. So 16 centimeter is our n square. Centimeter. Yes, correct. All right. So what's the next page? So the shape is like finding the the area, the perimeters. Oops. Maybe this, and then this. Okay, now we tell it to give us 5 of space. Okay, so now it's gonna get, when we ask for server, it takes some time. I don't know if we're gonna have any time because my food is almost ready. I'm gonna go all the way up and then I'm gonna clean my screen and let's see whatever we can do. So first we do this question, highlight this. Is there like a selection that you can just like maybe create an extension that highlight the question there. So anyways, nope, this color. Question 1, okay, I don't know why I got deselected. But there we are, I want 7, So yeah, now we need to, so what is the question? It asks for the volume. The volume is the inside. You remember before we did a square, it's the inside. That is the volume is a 3D shape. That's why we add on the, how you call this, centimeter 3 or centimeter 2, you know. If it's a 2D shape, we put a 2. If it's a 3D shape, then we put a 3. That's what it is. So 7 times 4 times 5. Then we have 7 times 4, what is? 28 times 5. And then what is 28? 7 times 8 is like 40. So we hold 4, and then 7 times 2 is 10 plus 4 is 14. So 14 and then is meter 3. 140 m3. Yes, correct. Alright, question 2. Maybe on the question it's better if I highlight with different color. So question 2. Alright, so a cylinder has a radius of 4 and a height of 2L. Find the volume. So find the volume. Volume. Wait a second, the cylinder. I think the cylinder is like that thing around here, and then it's like this. Yeah, so the circle is here, kind of. Then it's pi times a height of 12, so 12 is here, and 4 centimeter radius. Pi times r. I don't even know like if it is, you know, like, but I think it is now, times the 12. So 3.14 times okay, I'm just gonna do 4 times 4 is like what, 8. I think it's like this, but I'm not sure again. No, I'm sticking to this, and if I'm wrong, I'm double check. 4 square times 12. Then let's do this two first. So this one becomes 4 times 4 is like 16 times 12. Then I need to do this calculation, and I'm gonna do here 3.14 times 16. 6 times 4 is 24. 4, 2. 166, 2, 8. 3 times 6 is 18. Then we have 4, 1, 3. Then we add this together, and I think I did too close, or no. 4, 12, 9, 10, 3, 4, 5. 2 decimal point. 50.24. This one. 24 times 12. So now we need to time it by 12. 2, 4 is 8. 2, 2 is 4. 0, 10. 1, 4, 2, 0, 5. Feel free to do this on your own. Don't mind how I'm just going fast forward with it, because I don't want to spend too much time in something that I already know, and maybe also make a mistake here, So I think this one can be centimeter and is volume, right? 3? Because volume we use 3. I just don't know if that's what it asks. Alright, let's check. 602.88 power of 3. I think I'm wrong. Correct. We got correct. I think, let's see. V volume is pi r2 times the height. But you see here what is confusing me, like in a circle you have like this, whatever let me do a better circle. You have like something like this, and they tell you this is the radius. In one of what I remember was like the radius is like times 2. So if, for example, if it goes like 5 centimeter, then plus 5 centimeter is like 10 centimeter, But then when you have, for example, like r square, sorry, it means a number you multiply by itself. So in here we had 2. It means 4 times 4, which is 16, Alright, square of the root, yeah. 6 times 12 is 192. And then, okay. Alright, so we stop question 3. Next time is question 3 from shape. But after I publish my video, you guys feel free to ask me any questions. We all learn from each other, and Yeah, why not? But anyways, this is my stream. Thanks for watching. Keep on following me if you are going through the same. Uh, maybe you will have a class you're doing this year, functional skill level 2, and you're going all through this. And it's also for me to get back in the habit of mathematics, I guess. I do kind of like them because of my teacher. Anyways, guys, I have to go.